something nothing bad about your cheeseball. Cheeseball, the world's been waiting for a cheeseball. Baseball, b-ball, highball, low-ball, football, no-ball, racquetball, soccerball, matchball, lobsterball, ping-pong. We love cheeseball! Cheeseball.
What do you mean Johnny doesn't want to host the show? You tell Carson he's finished in this town. What about Letterman?
Cheeseball, sir.
Hey, man, this ain't no cheeseball. This is baseball. I can get anybody to host this show. What is that?
Cheeseball.
Listen, you call variety. I got a cheeseball to host this show. Hey, get up.
You know, when girls find out I work out with bodybuilders, they always want to know the same thing. What's it like to do it with one of those big guys anyway? So I devised a simple experiment that you can try in the privacy of your own home to see if you'd like it. By the way, it's also true for hockey players, football players, and large wrestlers. You get a 250-pound Naugahyde couch. Try talking to it for a moment. Then give up. Next, pour a six-pack over it. Then, when you least expect it, pull it over on top of you. After about a minute, try to get out from under it before it starts to snore. Okay, you're done.
Cheeseball joke line. What's the first thing that goes through a fly's mind when he hits the windshield of a speeding car? His butt!
Hello, friends, and God bless you. My name is Sister St. Malachi. You know, several years ago, I was here in the Vatican kissing Pope John Paul's ring, and he said to me, "Sister, I'd like you to go to work for me." Well, of course, at first I thought he had something secretarial in mind, but no. His Holiness wanted me to investigate miracles in America. So won't you join me in that glorious quest right here on That's a Miracle? Here outside the modestly attractive garden apartments of Guadalupe Ruiz and her mother Annunziata. Let's go in, shall we? Calm down, girls, calm down. For those of you at home that don't hablo español, Madre de Dios means Mother of God. ¿Dónde está Madre de Dios, girls?
Allí.
Well, let's get going. Indicating this stylish wedding cake. That's the Mother of God, all right. I recognize the smock.
Madre de Dios! Madre de Dios!
Suena la boca, girls. Yes, ese Madre de Dios, all right. I'm afraid I'm going to have to Federal Express this cake off to the Pontiff. Hope you don't mind.
No hay problema.
Muy bien. The Mother of God standing in the middle of a cake purchased by illegal immigrants. What does it all mean? Well, as Guadalupe and her mother might say, no say. But the Pope will say, that's for sure. And until he does, all I can say is, that's a miracle.
Suddenly, the Japanese Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon.
Now it's time for Hollywood's most popular daytime talk show, Lesbian Lunchbox.
Hello, everybody. Nat Caulfield here, usual host of Chit Chat every Sunday morning at 9, right here on Channel 29, KWLA, moving into the 80s with ya. But I'm happy to be doing substitute duties for the ailing Ruth Quinn, your usual hostess, right here on the Lesbian Lunchbox. As you viewers at home know, we're going to be taking some calls from you. The number here, 555-LESBIAN. And we're going to be asking you to guess what's in the Lesbian Lunchbox. And, of course, if you're correct, you win a beautiful date with our beautiful lesbian of the day, Roberta Loftus. And speaking of our beautiful lesbian of the day, Roberta Loftus, let's meet her right now. Hello, Roberta Loftus.
Hi, Nat. You can call me Bobby.
Oh, I should have guessed that.
Nat, I want to tell you, I'm such a big fan of yours. I watch Chit Chat every Sunday morning.
Oh, aren't you nice, Bobby? Isn't that great? Anyway, you're the chairperson of Lesbians for Themselves and Other Lesbians, and you gals are having a big fundraising event this weekend. Why don't you tell us all about it?
Yes, that's right. We're going to have a big bake sale down at the Rose Bowl, and we're going to be selling baked goods to raise money for lesbian charities in our new lesbian museum.
Oh, in other words, you're going to be having a lot of lesbian baked pies and cakes up for sale there, and I guess to go into this museum, which would, I guess, house a lot of statues of big burly women in leather jackets. Am I right?
Well, among other things. But not only lesbians are going to be baking. In fact, we'd be very honored if you would bake something and bring it on by, a cheesecake or something.
Oh, well, if I get a yen to bake, I sure will stop it by.
Great.
Anyway, the phones are lighting up like crazy, so let's take some calls. What do you say?
Great.
Hi there in the Lesbian Lunchbox.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
Tina.
Hi, Tina, where you from?
Downey.
Oh, pretty town. Are you a lesbian?
Yeah.
You got a question for Bobby?
Yeah, is there going to be any bee pie at this thing?
Huh?
I mean, you know, any cherry pie, any bush cake, you know?
Oh, for God. Oh, that's disgusting. For God's sake, Tina, get a grip on yourself. We'll be back for another call right after this commercial.
I'd like to answer a question that has been baffling scientists for millions of years. And that question is, why was the human body designed so that you cannot see the face of the person you are kissing while you are kissing them? Because if you could, it would look like this. Now you know.
Oh, hi, we're back. Let's take another call. Hi there, you're in the Lesbian Lunchbox.
Hi, Nat.
Hi, what's your name?
Estelle.
Hi, Estelle. Where you from?
Burbank.
Oh, another pretty town. You a lesbian?
Well, that's kind of my question. I'm not really sure if I should be a lesbian.
Well, the advice off the top of my head, Estelle, is don't do it. But Bobby, we got this woman here. She's thinking about becoming a lesbian. What does she do? What's step one? What's letter A? How does she become a lesbian?
Well, Estelle, if you don't try, you're always going to wonder.
Yeah, but sometimes wondering's the better part of wisdom, Estelle. I mean, you haven't jumped off a building, but you're still around to wonder about it, if you know what I mean. But say she wants to go through with this crazy thing, Bobby. What does she do? What's step one? What's letter A? How does she do it?
Well, the first thing she has to do is meet people.
Uh-huh.
So, let's say you're in a restaurant. And another woman's eyes meet yours. And she holds the door open to the ladies' restroom for you, and you walk in.
Now, hang on a second, Bobby. Now I know why women go into the restrooms 2 by 2. They're afraid there's going to be some big burly who knows what holding the door open for them, waiting to do who knows what once they get inside there. What are you saying, Bobby?
No, that's just to meet people. Then, of course, she has to find out if the woman's a lesbian or not.
Well, for safety's sake, Estelle, I would do that first. But anyway, you want to guess what's in the lunchbox today?
Okie dokie. Well, how about apricot preserves on whole wheat bread?
1 right.
A Diet Pepsi.
2 right.
And ding-dongs.
Oh, my goodness, we got a winner. Stay on the line, Estelle. You're going to be having a beautiful luncheon date tomorrow with our beautiful lesbian, Roberta Loftus. And, Bobby, I'll tell you, you were a lovely guest. I tell you, I was expecting a big burly who knows what to be sitting here when the lights came up, but you're just lovely. You really are. A real credit to your perversion. You really are, Bobby. Anyway, till next time on Lesbian Lunchbox, this is Nat Caulfield. Feel better, Ruth Quinn. See you later. God bless you.
I'd recommend this show to anybody. Anybody who's into smut.
I am the plumber in this town, and I make sure there are no leaks in any faucets. And when it comes to fixing drains, I go through lanes, I take great pains to see they're working. But it is not in what I do, but what I think and what is true that keeps me going. I'm a philosopher of life who'll fix your toilet and your wife without you knowing. I take my trade very seriously. And when I love mysteriously. I am the plumber in this town. I am the plumber in this town. I'm never greeted with a frown from any lady. Because my plunger is quite large, it's been mistaken for a barge and is quite weighty. Now you may wonder about my wife. She had no care, she had no strife, but was exhausted. And when she finally expired, on her tombstone was etched, I'm tired. She was exhausted. I took her lumps very grievously. I've loved none other previously. But I am over all that now. And as the plumber in this town, I get to look, I get around in all the bedrooms. And while the faucets on the blink make me gesture with a wink, and clothes will fly soon. This work takes extra strength and power, but since I'm charging by the hour, I'm getting wealthy. With one exception that I know, a picadillo that was close, it keeps me healthy. I am the plumber in this town. I am the plumber in this town.
What's with those girls? Don't they have mothers?
Hey, America, it's time for Tinsel Talk with Cheeseball super agent Rita Chandelier.
Fellas, over here. Come on. Over here. That's right. Over here. Good. Hello. I'm Rita Chandelier. I'm an agent here in Hollywood. And this is Tinsel Talk. Tinsel Talk. Welcome to Tinsel Talk, the Hollywood show that is going to show you the ins and outs of this glorious, fabulous Hollywood of ours. And we are here right now at Grauman's Chinese Theater, where people put their fingerprints and footprints and took-us prints in the cement. Let me see. Who am I standing on? I'm standing on Dick Powell right now. Mom! Oh, that's my daughter, Princess, my seed, my own, my darling daughter. I almost died giving birth to her. Come, let's go get her. Come with me. Fellas, follow. Fellas, are you following me? Come on. I almost forgot my daughter, Princess. She's a little shy, so stay with me. How's the sound? Can you hear me? Huh? Good? Sound good? Everything all right, gentlemen? Crews. You can't live without your crew. One other tip from Hollywood. All right, let me get my daughter. Princess, come on. She's a little shy. Bear with us. Bear. Come on. Look at her. My seed, my own.
on. Is she gorgeous? Is she beautiful? Come on. Welcome her, America. Welcome her. Say hello to everybody. Give them the big eyes. Come on. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, is she beautiful? Oh, I love her. Tell them what you do. Go on, tell them what you do.
I'm out of maps to the movie star's home.
No, tell them your real job. Come on.
Oh,
the camera's there, darling. Look at the camera. I spent a fortune on drama lessons. Look.
I was a pantyhose model in the 1981 Sears catalog.
She's got her father's legs, God bless her. Look at these legs on her. But she was born with a pair of... If I had legs like this, you know what I'd be doing today? We wouldn't even talk about it. God, look, is this beautiful? Go on, tell them what else you do.
I was going to be on Dance Fever, but I had a temperature.
Yes. Sometimes there's heartbreak in Hollywood, everyone, but we get over them. We get over them and we go on. We go on, don't we, darling? Don't we? We go on.
What?
We go on. On. I forgot. She just had her ears pinned back, or as we call it in Hollywood, bobbed. You know, Clark Gable ears on a man are gorgeous, but on a woman in this town, it's death. And I tell you, the surgery bill almost put me under, but who cares for your family, for your own? You'll do anything for them, because you love them, right?
Right.
Look at this beautiful girl. All right, we're going to take a break now, but we'll be back soon. And I know you're going to miss us. So give the station break now. Say, we'll be right back. Come on. Give them. You're such a performer. Show them, show them. And she tap dances, too. Like magic. Like magic, those feet. Go on.
We'll be right back.
Susie's catching another cold.
When Snotty Susie catches a cold, she sneezes real live snot, just like real babies. But that's not all Snotty Susie will do. Put her over your shoulder and pat her back, and she burps real baby burps. But be careful, because she also spits up. Snotty Susie.
I love you, Snotty Susie.
Snotty Susie tissues sold separately.
And now, Cheeseball presents a public service announcement.
Hello, my name is Estelle Levenstein. I'm Secretary-Treasurer of the Valley Elementary School PTA. We're located south of the boulevard, near the Jane Fonda workout. My two children, Jason and Heather Levenstein, have told me some shocking things about what's been going on at school. And I don't mean B-U-S-I-N-G. It seems that child pornography is running rampant in our community. So we have formed a special task force to investigate and stop child pornography. I am head of the refreshment committee. I make a poppy seed cake you could die for, and it freezes great too. But back to the issue. I have some pictures to show you of child pornography, and I want to warn you that these pictures are disgusting. There's an 8-year-old child who drew this picture. It's a disgusting example of child pornography, and it's been circulating around all the schools in our area. Now, my son brought this next picture home from school. A 9-year-old traded it to him for his lunch. It's a boy in a bed. It took me an hour and a half to figure out what that boy was doing. I was so upset when I figured it out. I went right for the chocolate mousse cake. Now, this next picture came to us from a grade school in San Francisco. I was so sick the day I saw this picture. I couldn't even go out for brunch. What kind of a future is left for children like these, except to become congressional pages? Although it does have a nice sense of composition. Now, this last picture came to us yesterday from a nursery school near the mall. Valley girls French kissing with herpes. Please phone in your donations. Call 555-PORN. Your children may be drawing this next.
Cheeseball! Cheeseball! What a fabulous show! I'm dying over this show!
Cheeseball? What the hell's a cheeseball?
This is your very own little French mud. You remember me? I was especially designed for you bachelors out there. Oh, mon Dieu, I don't play favorite. You married men are welcome too. Why shouldn't you get a break? Permit me to give you a little demonstration. You simply lift, put a little French maid in, move me around, gently, no rust of please. And that's all there is to it. Now I ask you, isn't it much more fun to have a little French maid in the bathroom than a little man in your tank?
Oh, no. That's too much. They've gone too far on that one. Yeah.
Bring that chicken out of that kitchen from its frying pan. Set it on the table, Mom, and feed it, hungry man. Serve up some of those buttered dumplings that you're famous for. The lima beans and the collard greens that keep me coming back for more. Oh, 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 you know what I am. Oh, 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 I'm your hungry man. Bring that chicken out of that kitchen from that frying pan. Set it on the table, Mama, I'll feed this hungry man. Let's eat, baby. Hungry man. Give me some of those grits and gravy. I need more than a wing. How's about some of those flapjack biscuits I didn't come to sing? Is that some kind of peach melba, Mama, that does tantalize my nose? It might go nice with some pie, you know I like it. I love those. Oh, 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 you know what I am. Oh, 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 I'm a hungry man. Bring that chicken out of that kitchen from his frying pan. Stay on the table, Mama, feed this hungry man.
Well, hi, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to LA Temp Agency. What we do is we take those temporary jobs and temporary people which are out of the mainstream of society and hook them up. Okay, let's get some information off your application. It says here you're from St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh, and you're a college graduate. Oh, bummer. And you're a former social worker. Oh, God, I just hate poor people. They're so depressing. Okay, let's explain one of our jobs and see if you're interested. Here's one. It's the hostess laminator position at the Donnie's restaurant at the beach. Okay, let me explain. It's real easy. The hostess part is like people come in and they'll go up to you and you say, how many? Can you say that? How many? Okay, great. And they'll go like 4. And you go 4. Oh, wow. And then you take them over to a table that has 4 chairs at it. Seems simple, doesn't it? Well, here's the hard part. The Donnie's menus have a lot of lamination on them, and the people come in and sweat all over these menus. Ooh, icky poo grody. And it's your job to repaint that lamination back on. It's just like doing your nails, only it's way bigger. Okay, it's $3.85 an hour, and you start at a midnight shift. Can I make the call? Okay, you want to think about it. Okay, here's our card. Take it, go home, think about it, and if you get bummed out or need a drug connection, please call me, because I feel we're very close. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm standing here outside Ocho Grosso's barbershop in downtown Los Angeles to answer the question, does anyone still get their hair cut in a barbershop? Let's go in.
Oh, you're done.
Actually, I'm here at the request of Mr. Fred Velatis, a Roman Catholic from the City of Industry. Am I right, Fred?
That's right, sister.
Well, what's it all about?
Well, I was getting my hair cut like I do every week, and I picked up this magazine.
And I made him call the Miracle Hotline right away.
Quick thinking, Blondie. Are you a Catholic?
I don't remember.
I'm not surprised. Anyway, Fred, let me guess. Jesus came in for a quick trim, did he?
Not exactly.
Mary Magdalene in for a blow dry, was she?
Not exactly, sister. Here, look for yourself.
Well, that's the face of our precious Lord and Savior, all right. I'd recognize it anywhere. Fred, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate this magazine and send it off to His Holiness right away. Hope you don't mind.
Sure thing, sister. I felt kind of funny about throwing it in the trash with God on page 3.
Understandable, Fred, understandable. The face of Christ appearing on the cover of a weekly magazine. What does it mean? And what's he doing with that lady?
That was no lady. That was Nancy Reagan.
Rim shot, Blondie. Why would Jesus appear to a man who doesn't even have the sense to go to a professional hairstylist? Only His Holiness knows for sure, friends, because obviously no one here has a clue. The only thing I can say for certain is this, and say it with me, friends, will you?
That's a miracle! Cheeseball as soft and smooth as the foreskin of a llama.
Hello, darling. It's me, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And I have for you, without a doubt, one of the most terrifying, gruesome, horrible, unbelievably gory, unsettling films ever made. I'm telling you, this movie is bad. So if you have any children, lock them outside, because here comes the revenge of the toys.
I think I heard something upstairs. Did you hear that?
Yes.
I better go see if there's anyone out there.
Wait. Don't go. I'll go. This. My old Soldier Bill doll. Jeez. It's been a long time since I've seen you. I used to beat you up quite a bit, too, huh? Hi, Soldier Bill. You remember me? Huh? Remember me? You remember this? I should snap you back into memory, huh? Gee, you really got a strong hold there, big guy. Hey, what is it? Hey! Let go!
What's going on out there?
Call the police!
Okay, so maybe it wasn't that scary. But one thing's for sure. That guy's balls were killing him. Oh, it just killed me.
Cheeseball joke line. Why don't chicken wear underwear? Because their pecker is on their face.
Live from on board the British luxury liner HMS Queen Philip, it's the International Talk Show with your host, Mr. Gunther Johann.
Danke schön, guten Abend und willkommen auf International Talk. Danke. Bestoßens aus werden gleich News besorgen. Space Shuttle fahren auf der Planet Mars. Eine Vatermarsch und eine Kindermarsch. Und wie sind die Shuttle Celestial passen? Die Kinder, die sind auf der Vater...
The plane, Dad, the plane.
Danke, danke. Du weißt nicht, was ich mir introducen meine wannige Sidekick auf Cairo, Egypt, Omar Sarcophagus. Omar, was machst du? Was ist los?
Schwätzwelle uns dein Herd und schmaler mehr und schmaler her, schmaler mehr, schmaler mehr.
Danke, Omar. Danke. Abends wie Seasons of performen auf Southeast Asia ein extraordinäres Comedian. Eine grande Willkommen, Ping Pong! Ping Pong!
Domo arigato. Thanks a whole hell of a lot. I think I'm a dingo. Ping pong, beard con calling. We cooking with gas now. I think I'm a dingo. You got a cock in your mouth. I can't hear what you're saying. Take a big bite out of my ass, why don't you? I think I'm a dingo. What's a good piece of what's that all over your face, huh? Rectum nearly killed you. Remember what the ping pong always say, you put your money where your mouth is. Thank you very much. Thanks, Edward. Good night now. Have another drink on you.
Sehr gut, Ping Pong. Die Seasons Sauce werde gleiten fantastisch performen. Dankeschön.
I said, come on, don't go say that. It's about a fucking alien impression, Gunther.
Make me go Danke. Der Grand Amerikanische Komiker Jack Benny.
Rochester, ik wil niet groter kamer.
Und now Herr Macho, the top banana mit the film Flying Tigers. Look out of his way, here he is coming. John Wayne, look out. Was du leben, Papi? Der Flunken der Perception Examiner. Der will nicht waffen mit der Flying Tigers. Danke schön. Meine Favorit ist Jack Nicholson und Chinatown. Jack Nicholson.
Entschuldigen Sie, Frau Mulray. Wo bist du intercoursen mit du Vater? Der will nicht eine Pregnancy mit du Sister haben.
Danke. Und now die Season Pause in eine Commercial Message. Danke schön.
Have you ever considered a career in microwave repair? Hi, I'm Marv Derma from the Microwave Academy. We train and place our micro rangers in the exciting world of microwave repair in just 2 weeks. And the amazing thing is that no matter how many rangers we equip for the field, there's always a shortage, so there's always room for you. Come on. Why be just another face in the crowd when you could be a member of this elite corps of space-age technicians? 2 locations to serve you, San Onofre and 3 Mile Island. Join us at Marv Derma's Microwave Academy. You'll glow with pride.
Willkommen back. Die Seasons läuft eine schlichten Gardestoß-Performer auf London, Tokio, Paris, Las Vegas, New York, Manila. Eine grande Willkommen, Israeli Komiker Itzhak.
Jetzt graag, dit is de grootste imitation ook. Imitation grootste Amerikanische comedian, Jerry Lewis. Schmabber in der Morgen. So, shut up. You guys. Shalom, Yitzchak. Sie lachen gar nicht so, aber so. Ich hab noch am Beine.
Dies noch meine Longines-Stuben auf. Guten Abend, Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren.
They're your old friends, but meet them again. Here's Skinhead Darby and Mohawk Ben. Remember in the 50s they were sweet and cool? Well, just last year they were expelled from school. And Darby's friend Madge was a real looker. Now she's working on Sunset as a teenage hooker. You can kiss her all over, you can lick her thigh. Why, she's on her lunch break from Hollywood High. And Darby's not sweet now, she's sexy and hot. They tell gay for genitalia. Here's Darby's G-spot. They've got a new adventure. Darby's looking real foxy. Let's follow Ben and Darby to a concert at the Roxy. Darby polishes her head. She looks bitchin' as hell. Ben and Darby are going to see the motels. But Ben's real hungry, so they stop and get some Slurpees. Ben drinks from Darby's cup. Now he has herpes. Darby doesn't feel well because she has the curse. She takes 2 Valium. Now she's feeling worse. Darby said, this concert is getting too rude. So Darby and Ken mellow out on a lewd. Their day's almost over, but they've got one more plan. Darby puts in her Daytel diaphragm. And in case their doll sex gets a little out of proportion, here's a little doll hanger for a Darby abortion. Now they relax from all the hubbub. Ben and Darby get into their belly hot tub. Darby's real tired. She goes to bed with a sigh. But Mohawk Ben hits the streets because he's bi. He meets a new friend. His name is Jason. He's gay. Ben brings him home to Darby, and they have a 3-way. If you like this adventure, then come get a whiff of our newest Darby. She scratch and sniff. You can be sure it's Daytel. It smells.
Punkers. I just don't know what to say about someone who spray paints their hair pink and green, and then as if that weren't enough, they go and put safety pins in their titties.
If you think that was bad, just wait. There's worse coming.
Did you know that in the event of a natural disaster, there's enough water in your toilet to sustain you for 3 whole days? So at the first sign of danger, whatever you do, don't shit.
Radwana Piernot Radio Moskva Prodnadis. Gradska, da Wall Street na USA. Pushka Brana Dushbegski, Mr. Ronald Reagan Kłodzki. Amerykanski video niet muzyka, ko wish Piroji nervous breakdown. Brana Bierszke Korespondski Davidovich Pietgorski na music video.
just cut that out of our system with a single sharp slice. Thank you. God bless you.
You know, that's the kind of thing that makes my wife Sunny's skin crawl.
Okay, everyone, on your feet. Come on, up, up, up. It's time to exercise till you die. Okay, we're going to start with a simple little warm-up. Everybody, touch your right hand to your left hip and your left hand to your right knee and switch as you jump. Come on, exercise till you die. Switch, 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 switch. Double time. Switch, 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 switch. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're ready to work off that ugly fat hanging over that kitchen chair every day. Now, everybody, put your hands on your buttocks, your feet together, and touch your nose to your knees. Come on! Touch, 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 touch. Double time! Touch, 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 touch. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Nose, knees, nose, knees, nose, knees, nose, knees. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real good. Okay, everyone ready? You're doing fine. Hey, Fatso, get up off the floor. Everybody, up off the floor. Don't stop now. You're just getting started. If you do this 2 minutes every day, you'll be like me. Okay, now, everyone down on the floor, down on your back, your legs together. Now, back up again. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing real good. Okay, don't stop now. Everybody, back on your feet. Come on, get up on your feet and take a deep breath. Deep breath. Hold it. Now, put your head between your legs and your hands on your head and run in place. Everybody, exercise till you die. Step, 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 step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now do that every day for the rest of your life until you die.
Oops. Now, why couldn't they have done the Sound of Music? That would have been nice.
Now Cheeseball goes shopping with the DeJacks.
Gene, honey, you want some powdered sugar on that?
Too late. The corn's all gone.
What'd you do with the cob?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, hi. We're the DeJack sisters. I'm Rose DeJack.
And I'm Jean.
We just finished our 2 a.m. show, and we thought we'd do a little shopping in this new market.
It's right down the street from the motel where we're performing this week.
That's right. And we have lots of helpful hints we'd like to give you.
Now, first of all, if you're into fruit, which we really aren't, you want to sample it before you spend your pennies.
Gee, they have pretzels on special. You want them salted or unsalted?
And why the hell would I want anything unsalted?
Now, Gene, you know what the doctor said about your ankle.
Screw the doctor.
I'd love to.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Chocolate.
Now, one way to stretch your ice cream dollar is to thin it out with a little evaporated milk.
Your guests will never know the difference.
What guest?
Speaking of guests, buy the cheapest wine they have. It's only grapes, for God's sake.
Absolutely. You can always dress it up with a little buttered toast.
Oh, speaking of liquids, once a month, my sister and I go on a liquid diet just to cleanse ourselves.
That's right. We drink nothing but warm water, chocolate malteds, hot cocoa, and liquid margarine.
For 6 hours.
That's right. You can save a bundle on that diet.
Cereal. It's
Cereal.
cereal. don't judge a book by its cover.
That's right. You always want to look at the ingredient. Jean, have you seen this?
How the hell did they get a cereal box?
I don't know, but I'm calling our agent. We don't have to put up with this.
Rose, it is not that important. You're colitis.
I know, but we read for that part.
I know. Look, sweetie, listen. They're playing your favorite song on the music.
Da-da-da-da-da, chicken and fish. Oh, Jean, thank you. Thank you. I feel so much better.
You see, when you have somebody you love, you don't eat as much. You don't spend as much money. You don't take pills. I am fortunate. My sisters... Rose, have I made you cry?
Well, it was partly you and partly this onion. Come on, let's go grab a bite.
I'm starving.
Okay.
Bye.
See you next time.
It's time for the disease of the month, Yams disease, or Yackel's asphalt miasma syndrome. Dr. Benjamin Yackel of the Yams Mobile Rescue Unit will explain.
Asphalt miasma is the noxious gas emitted by molten asphalt. Construction workers and roofers are exposed to high concentrations of these fumes, and it is in these individuals that the symptoms of Yams disease are most often detected. I must warn you, the following examination contains graphic examples of these symptoms and may not be suitable for family viewing. Yams disease strikes male patients exclusively. The first symptoms are the constant engorgement and stiffening of the male sex organ, which is why the disease may go undetected for many years in younger males. But eventually, the patient realizes that something has changed when the organ grows to 3, 4, perhaps 10 times its normal size and becomes unusually firm. It also becomes unusually sensitive to touch. It's because of this hypersensitivity that some sort of anesthetic treatment is indicated. This is most easily accomplished with a numbing lotion. This appears to be the best way to bring symptomatic relief. The disease does not normally develop further complications, though some patients suffer high anxiety on Thanksgiving. However, there are those who can cope with the malady without any medical treatment whatsoever. Take, for example, the case of Mr. D.
I don't know what all the hubbub's about. Everybody yams this and yams that. Hell, this disease is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Next month, Cheeseball takes a look at another occupational disease suffered by lumberjacks. Don't miss this informative program entitled Pine Nuts.
You want cheese balls? I got cheese balls. I got cheese ball 1. I got cheese ball 2. 2 cheese balls.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, Pee Wee.
Hey, good morning, Artie.
I'll take a glass.
Hey, congratulations. First customer of the day.
You know.
Free glass of lemonade. There you are. You're welcome. Hey, hi, Rusty. Sure is a sweltering day, huh?
Yeah. Is the lemonade ready?
Yep. There you are. Here you are, Rusty. Lemonade. Hey, Rusty, would you mind squeezing some lemons?
No, I'd rather take the money.
No, I'd rather take the money. Okay, take the money.
Get your ice cold lemonade! Get your ice cold lemonade!
Hello, sir. Would you care for a nice ice-cold glass of lemonade?
Sure is hot, and I'm sweating.
That'll be $1.25, please.
$1.25? You must be crazy.
$1.25.
Have mercy on a fat man. Serve me a glass.
Well, will you squeeze some lemons?
Okay.
Squeeze now, sip later. Ice cold lemonade.
Ice cold.
Well, I have to go now, everybody.
talking to you today from the Colonic Therapy Institute in Beverly Hills, California, where all the stars and directors, producers, and screenwriters come to let go of all their toxic poisons that gather up in their miles and miles of intestine. The technical term for this is called internal irrigation, but for you laymen out there, it's just a gigantic enema. And my daughter, Princess, is going to have her very first one today.
I am?
Don't worry, darling. It'll clear up your complexion. The key word is to relax. Just relax. It's a wonderful thing to have. When I had my first one, I was in there for 3.5 days. I was backed up all the way to China.
Oh, Mom! Oh, no! Help! It smells!
These things are wonderful. They keep you young and beautiful and gorgeous. Well, my daughter's calling me, and a mother's duty is heating. Did I say duty? Yes, I did. I did say duty. So we'll see you next time, everybody. God bless and bye-bye.
I just love cheese balls. Ooh.
Ooh, just browsing.
Excuse me, aren't you that nun from television?
Well, if you're referring to the little blue number on the bottle of wine, no. But if you're referring to Sister St. Malachi from That's a Miracle, yes, indeed you do.
Well, sister, I want to be on your show. I have a miracle to show you.
Well, let's take a look-see.
Look, it's stigmata.
Stigmata? The duplication of the wounds of our lords in the palm of her hands.
It happened just this morning.
Well, it certainly looks like... Wait a minute, young lady. I don't know what you're trying to get away with, but that's lipstick. And cheap lipstick at that.
It's perfect pink.
Well, it's pink, but I'd hardly call it perfect.
Oh, but sister, I was desperate to be on your show. You see, I'm a model, and I thought with a little television exposure...
You're too short to be a model. Give it up, girlie. Let me give you a little piece of advice. Are you a Catholic?
Well, I used to be.
Well, go back to it. Give up this modeling thing. Let me tell you, the Catholic Church has really beefed things up. I went to a folk mass down in Inglewood the other day, and when I went for my communion, they gave it to me in a Peter pocket. It's true. They've got wheat, rye, anything you like. The wine's not very good, but it's free, and you can't beat that. Can you, you little tramp? No, of course you can't. So give up this modeling thing. It's the workshop of the devil. Except for glove models, of course. They're the handmaidens of our Blessed Virgin Mother.
Oh, you're right, sister. I'm sorry.
Of course I'm right, and of course you're sorry. You know, friends, the advice I gave to this little slut goes for you at home, too. Go back to the church. It's certainly been good to me. Catholicism. It's a groovy kind of religion.
Cheeseball! Cheeseball!
Cheeseball! The world ain't nothing but a cheeseball. Cheeseball! Everybody's laughing with cheeseball. Baseball, beachball, highball, lowball, football, no-ball, racquetball, soccer ball, matzo ball, matzo ball, paintball. We love cheeseball. Cheeseball, don't say nothing bad about your cheeseball. Cheeseball, the world's been waiting for a cheeseball. Baseball, beachball, highball, lowball, football, no-ball, racquetball, soccer ball, matzo ball, matzo ball, ping-pong. We love cheeseball.
Oh, my God, it's Eddie Begley, Jr. Hello, Eddie.
Sweet.
I'm
Aren't
Rita
you a
Chandelier.
dear?
I'm an agent here.
Oh,
I
wonderful,
have my
wonderful.
own show.
Great.
And this is my daughter, Princess. Meet Eddie.
Thank you, honey.
Eddie, this is Princess.
I've got to run. I'm doing the Wheel of Fortune at noon.
You
I've
are?
got to really run.
The Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, honey.
Eddie,
Thank
can I
you.
just have a
You're a
kiss
doll.
before you go? One
Yeah.
smooch,
Well,
please. Oh, come on,
okay.
back her up.
Is that okay.
Oh, Eddie.
Thank you.
Eddie Begley,
Here,
Jr. Yes,